everyone, welcome back to UPSC PYQ Navigator, wherein we decode the UPSC mindset one question at a time. Today we are going to discuss about the 2022 Prelims Polity questions. So let us begin. The first question is this. You can pause and try to answer. Okay, the question is, consider the following statements. 1. A bill amending the constitution requires a prior recommendation of the President of India. 2. When a constitution amendment bill is presented to the President of India, it is obligatory for the President of India to give his or her assent. 3. A constitution amendment bill must be passed by both the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha by a special majority, and there is no provision for joint sitting. So this question essentially deals with the Article 368 of the Constitution. So what does the Article 368 say? It basically is the Parliament has the power to amend any part of the Constitution. And this power is called the constituent power, not ordinary legislative power. So amendment means adding something new, changing something existing, or removing something old, which is addition, variation, or repeal. So we had seen that this question was asked in 2024 too. That's why this article is very important. Now the procedure. How is the constitutional amendment bill passed? A bill to amend the constitution can be introduced either in Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. Like ordinary bill, no permission from the president is needed. So it can be introduced in either houses. Now to pass the bill, it must get two types of majorities in each house separately. First, majority of total membership of the house, not just those who are present. And secondly, 2/3 of members present and voting. So firstly, we need total membership. Majority. And secondly, 2/3 of present and voting. So this is called the special majority. Now after both the houses pass it, the bill goes to the president. Here the president must give the assent. He cannot refuse or send it back, unlike ordinary bills where the president can send back for reconsideration. So the constitutional amendment bills have to have the assent of the president. After the president has signed the amendment bill, the constitution gets amended. So this was the clause 2. Now here there are certain cases where the states also must agree. So what are those cases? When there are changes to federal matters. Like the election of the president, the powers of center and states, union, state and concurrent list, the 7th schedule, representation of states in parliament, and procedure for amendment itself. So if you want to amend the Article 368 itself, you need the ratification of half of the states. So without the approval from half of the states, Parliament alone cannot amend these critical areas. Now there are certain clarifications given in the Article 368 itself. Like Article 13, which says no law can violate fundamental rights, does not apply to constitutional amendments made under this article. So that you can make certain amendments which can violate, and no court can question a constitutional amendment just because it affects fundamental rights. Parliament has full power to amend any part of the constitution, including the fundamental rights. But here it is important to note that earlier in the Golaknath case, which was in 1967, so the Supreme Court had said that Parliament cannot amend the fundamental rights. Okay. In response to this, we had the 24th Amendment of 1971, which restored the Parliament of its rights of amending, plus made presidential amending rights, okay, plus made presidential assent mandatory, plus said that Parliament can amend fundamental rights too. Okay. Later we had the landmark judgment of Keswananda Bharati case in 1973. Here, what did the Supreme Court say? Supreme Court said that yes, Parliament can amend the Constitution, but it cannot change the basic structure. So yes, can amend the fundamental rights too, but subject to basic structure. So the entire point of this is amendments are allowed, but the basic structure must not be destroyed. What is the basic structure? Examples are via various judgments by the Supreme Court, judicial review, okay, democracy, rule of law, federalism, secularism, all of this. Okay, that's why this is a very important question, very important article also. I tried to explain to you everything about this. Now let us try to answer the question. Here, a bill amending the Constitution requires a prior recommendation. So we thought, we saw here, there is no prior recommendation of the President required anywhere. So this is incorrect. When a constitutional amendment bill is presented to the President, it is obligatory. We saw that here, that the President who shall give the assent. Shall matlab he has to. A constitutional amendment bill must be passed by both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha by special majority and no provision. So this is also true, that they have to be passed by both the houses and no provision for joint sitting. Tell me in the comments where else there is no provision of joint sitting. So your correct answer is 2 and 3. Let us move on to the next question. You can pause and try to answer. Okay. Consider the following statements. The Constitution of India classifies the ministers into 4 ranks, which are Cabinet Minister, Minister of State with independent charge, Minister of State and Deputy Minister. The total number of ministers in the Union government, including the Prime Minister, shall not exceed 15% of the total number of members in the Lok Sabha. Which of the above statements is correct? So, according to Article 74, there is this word Council of Ministers in this. There shall be Council of Ministers with the Prime Minister at the head to advise and to advise the President. Okay, that is there. Then again in the Article 75, there is that the total number of ministers, including the Prime Minister, in the Council of Ministers shall not exceed 15%. Okay, this was given by the 91st Amendment. Amendment Act. Okay. Now here nowhere we see that the Constitution classifies such things. Okay, there is no classification. There is just mention of that to Council of Ministers. ये सभी mention नहीं किया गया है. Okay, you tell me in the comments if cabinet, the word cabinet is mentioned or not. Okay, so this is incorrect. So whenever this is a rule of thumb that you have to remember. ऐसे कोई explicitly if it is said that it is mentioned in the Constitution, it is defined in the Constitution classifies it. So usually Constitution is not it is not so explicit. It has left most of the things as per the Parliament. The Parliament is the highest decision making body, so they can take up the issues. ठीक है, तो Constitution में नहीं है. Now secondly we saw that according to the 91st Amendment, this clause was added. Okay, so your option B becomes correct. A quick moment before we further go into the video. Strive Edge IAS Academy brings you a powerful lineup of programs designed to sharpen your preparation and help you conquer the UPSC Civil Services exam. Kickstart your mains journey with Master the Mains 2026. 35 weeks of answer writing, 2 questions daily, Monday to Friday, 20 unit tests plus 7 half-length tests, one-to-one mentorship twice a month, essay writing on curated topics. All of this now just at rupees 7,499, 50% off for the first 100 students. Master the art of essay writing with our All India Essay Test Series 2025. 10 full-length essay tests designed to boost philosophical and contemporary thinking. Use the promo code ESSAY and get it at just rupees 999. Need a disciplined push for prelims? Join the Mission 75 for free 75-day UPSC Prelims strategy plan. Daily telegram targets, 3-step revision strategy, CSAT prep plus current affairs, full-length mock tests. For all of these targets, no fees, no hidden charges, just UPSC success. Test yourself before UPSC does with our robust prelims test series for 2025. 37 high-quality tests, sectional plus full-length, full syllabus coverage with expert curated topics, static plus current affairs linkages, valid till 31st May 2025, only at rupees 999. You can check all of these courses on our website and our Telegram channel, the link to which will be given in the description box. The next question is, which of the following are the exclusive powers of Lok Sabha? 1. To ratify the declaration of emergency. 2. Pass a motion of no confidence against the Council of Ministers. 3. To impeach the President of India. You can pause and try to answer. So this is a list of the exclusive powers of Lok Sabha and the exclusive powers of Rajya Sabha. So you can take a screenshot and revise this. It is in a table format wherein you can directly demarcate the differences. Like here it was given to ratify the declaration of emergency. So we know that you need the ratification of both the houses. Okay. And to pass the no confidence. So like the no confidence is passed against the Lok Sabha, right? The Council of Ministers. So that can be done only in Lok Sabha. So Lok Sabha has the exclusive power. To impeach the president. Here also it is not the exclusive power of Lok Sabha. It is both the houses. So this is incorrect. This is incorrect. Only this is correct. Now you make sure that you learn this list properly. Like no confidence, it is the exclusive power of Lok Sabha. Then money bills. As we know, Article 109, time and again we have discussed it here again, that it is the exclusive power of Lok Sabha to be introduced in the money bill in the Lok Sabha. Article 110 also. Then financial control. Lok Sabha holds a greater financial control with respect to grants, budgets, approval, money related matters, everything. Then joint sitting leadership. Whenever there is a joint sitting, the Speaker of the Lok Sabha presides. Ratification of President's rule. If the Lok Sabha is dissolved during the President's rule, the Rajya Sabha alone approves the rule temporarily. So here you see there is a special power to the Rajya Sabha. Plus creating all India services. Here also, according to Article 312, Rajya Sabha can authorize Parliament to create all India services. Emergency proclamation. Here must approve proclamation with the Rajya Sabha and with the Lok Sabha. So here you don't have any exclusive privileges. Okay. Please move on to the next question. With reference to the anti-defection law in India, consider the following statements. 1. The law specifies that a nominated legislator cannot join any political party within 6 months of being appointed to the House. 2. The law does not provide any time frame within which the presiding officer has to decide a defection case. So, which of the following is correct? You can pause and try to answer. Now, these are the cases in which there can be a defection. This is anti-defection law, 52nd Amendment, 10th schedule. In case of the member of political party. So these are the cases wherein a member can get disqualified. So a member of the political party becomes disqualified if he voluntarily relinquishes his membership, if he votes or abstains from voting against the directive issued by the political party, and such an act must not be condoned by the party within 15 days of disqualification to apply. So these are the cases where a member of the political party can get disqualified. Then a nominated member, like if the nominated members joins any political party after 6 months, so after the expiry of the date on which the individual assumes their seat, he stands to be disqualified. So he can join a political party within 6 months. An independent member of a legislative body loses eligibility after the election, though they can support if they join any political party after the election. So here won't get disqualified. Here also the nominated member will not get disqualified. Okay, so here what is it saying, that a nominated legislator cannot join a political party within 6 months. So this is incorrect. So he can join. Okay, after 6 months if he joins, then he'll get disqualified. The law does not provide any time frame, so this is correct. Okay, and also you have to tell me in the comments who is the deciding officer who decides whether a certain issue is of defection or not. Okay, so what becomes important here, guys? 10th schedule, very important. So this is all for this video, guys. We will continue with the rest of the questions in the next video. I hope you like this initiative. Make sure that you analyze your previous year questions properly, because these are really low hanging fruits. You can easily clear the cutoff if you are well versed with the PYQs. Share it with your friends. Like, share, subscribe, and thank you. I'll meet you in the next video.